Hello everybody, it's Heather here from Active Newcastle. Here we are doing Beginners Pilates. If you're joining me, give me a thumbs up, pass a comment. Hopefully you can join in today. So just so everybody's aware, today's session is a beginner session. Okay, so it is, if you've never done Pilates, again, don't worry. I'm progressing it week on, week in. Okay, so it's suitable for the majority of people. We do ask you to work at your own pace. Adaptations will be given in the form I'll give level 1, level 2, level 3. So level 1 is your complete basic, and then obviously you can decide if you're ready to take it up. If you've not done the exercise before, I suggest that we stick with level 1 until we master it, and then we'll move up to level 2. Okay, so don't worry if you're thinking, oh, I'm never going to get this. You will. It just takes time. Pilates is all about the mind-body connection, okay? If you haven't been here before with us, you'll need either a scarf, a tie, a belt, something that you can hook around your foot so when we do some stretching later on. And if you've got either a small cushion or a towel folded up, just to put under your head if you need to. It's not a necessity. And then also some books to sit on as well, just depending on tightness of muscles, etc. Okay? So today we're going to start with our posture seated. Check, okay? So from here, you can either sit with your legs out straight in front if you have got tight legs. All right. What you'll find is the knees will come up from that position. So if that doesn't feel comfortable for you, okay, bring your legs across and sit up nice and tall. Okay, again, if this is not comfortable, this is where your books come in. Okay, and from here, we can sit on, have our legs out straight, and from there you'll notice the legs go that little bit straighter, okay, and takes that tightness away. Just means that when we come to do our posture check, we can sit nice and tall. So imagine you've got a rod running through your spine, coming all the way from your bottom, all the way out to the top of your head. So that's how we sit, nice and tall. We want the shoulders down, nice and relaxed and not up by the ears. We want the arms down by the side, okay? And we want the chin slightly tucked. We're not wanting it all the way down, and we're not wanting the head falling back either. So just slightly tuck the chin in, and that's your posture. Okay, so choose which position is comfortable for you. From here, we're going to go into our lateral breathing. So from here, sitting nice and tall, I'm going to take a breath in. And I want you to just place your hands on your ribs. We're going to inhale. As we inhale, the ribs are going to lift, okay? Open up the hands and then relax back down. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. So from there, so that's how we breathe throughout in Pilates. Next one we're going to do is our core engagement. So getting this thing to stay engaged, okay? So we're going to take a breath in. Inhale. Lift the ribs. Exhale. Pull the tummy button into 100%. So imagine you've got a magnet on your spine and on your tummy button, and it's as tight as it can go. And then just relax. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it into 50% this time. Hold it, and then let it go. And then one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it into 30% at this time. Okay, so that 30% connection, we're going to maintain it throughout. Okay? Don't worry if you let it go or anything. We can always just re-engage it. Okay? But over time, that will become easier to do, just to hold it there. You can breathe normally, talk normally. Just keep that tummy button to that 30% connection to your spine. Okay, so staying in this position with the core engaged, the shoulders relaxed. We're just going to take our left hand down onto the floor and we're just going to stretch and reach over as far as you can go. So we're not pushing through the floor, it's just there for assistance. We're just holding that stretch and we're just feeling that nice stretch down the side here. Slowly come up, again using the muscles rather than pushing through the arms. Take the hand down onto the other side or reach it over and stretch. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to go one more on each side, so bringing it back. See if you can go a little bit further this time. Inhale to center, exhale over. Excellent, and bringing it back. Okay, so if you've been here with us before, you'll know the torso twist. So again, you can have the knees, legs crossed, as long as you can sit nice and tall, or you can have the legs out straight in front of you, whichever one feels comfortable. And again, don't forget to use your books if you need that little bit of a lift. Sitting nice and tall, inhale, exhale, relax the shoulders, engage the core. Bring your hands to fingertips and rest just underneath your chin. We're going to inhale, I'm going to exhale, and we're just going to go over to the left side. And then inhale to center, and then exhale around. So this is a movement for your actual spine. So we're actually twisting the spine. It's a small movement. Inhale to center, exhale around. But we're trying to get some mobility back into it. Inhale to center, and exhale round. And back to center. Excellent. Okay, so the last one we're going to do for our warm-up is the seated spine stretch. Again, you can do legs crossed, legs out straight, sit it on the book, sit it down on the floor, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. If your legs are outstretched, you just want them hip width apart, sitting nice and tall. I want you to draw your chin to your chest, letting your head go heavy, and then slowly letting shoulders roll forward, arms reaching out in front of you and just stretching out. So as we're going down, we want to imagine that we're taking one block off at a time. So imagine your spine has lots of building blocks held on by a piece of string. And we're taking one down at a time. Take a breath in and then exhale and slowly stack those blocks one at a time up again. Bringing it up, always making sure that the shoulders are back in place, relaxed and down before we lift the head. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. It's very similar to a roll down, but this one's more of a stretch. So we're stretching out. See if you can get a little bit further than you did the last time. If you feel that your knees are coming up off the floor because your legs are tight, you should either be sitting on some books or try doing this with your legs crossed. Inhale and exhale. And again, bringing those shoulders back and then the head up. Excellent. So hopefully you felt a nice stretch, especially down your back. Okay, so we're going to go down to the floor now. So if you do need a little bit of support for your head, grab that small cushion. Nothing big, nothing where it's going to make you overextend on your spine, because your spine goes all the way into the top of your head. Okay, so we're going to lie down on our back and go into our pelvic tilts. Best place for your hands, as well as two places, it depends. If you need the physical feedback, I would place them on the hip bones. Okay, so lying nice and flat, shoulders down. Okay, backs into the floor. Feet are flat, toes in contact. Our knees are about hip width apart. Okay, if you're not sure, take your fist and place it between your knees. Okay, that's a good gauge. If you've got a bigger gap, bring them in closer together. we're going to take a breath in. Inhale, exhale. Now, as we exhale, what I want you to do is I want you to push your lower back into the floor, leaving the bottom, so we're not squeezing the bottom or anything, we're just pushing the lower back into the floor, pushing the belly button down. Imagine that magnet again, and then inhale, and back to what we know is neutral. Neutral is where we can just slide our hand behind our lower back, and then as we come back into what is known as imprinted or tilted, okay, we can't get our hand behind. Inhale back to neutral, and then exhale again. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for one more. Okay, bringing it back to neutral. So the next move we're going to do again is our bridge pose. So you can either keep your hands there for feedback, or you can have your arms down by your side, whatever feels comfortable, okay? So we're going to inhale, exhale, we're going to do that pelvic tilt. This time we're going to continue the tilt. And again, remember that vertebrae, remember the spine. Okay, it's one building block at a time coming up off the floor. Now, don't worry if you can't get all the way up. I want your shoulder blades to stay in contact with the floor. Okay, we're not coming up any further than that. So if the back of your shoulders are off the floor, you need to come back down. Inhale as we lower. Again, one building block at a time. Excellent. Exhale, tilt that pelvis down. Lifting, nice and controlled, using your breath. Inhale to lower. Back to your neutral. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We're going to go for two more. And then exhale to lift. Last one. Nice and controlled. Again, just go as high or as far as you feel comfortable doing. This is very good for your core. And inhale to lower. Excellent. Okay. From here, we're going to do our leg floats. So keeping this posture, okay, relax down. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to peel that right foot up so that the toe is in contact with the floor. If your hip bones are staying strong and secure, you've got that core engaged and it feels good to do so, lift it up, bringing the knee in line with the hip, keeping what's known as a tabletop position. So imagine you could balance a cup of tea on there, and then inhale it back down. Same leg, exhale up. Using your hands as feedback, inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two more. Last one on this side. That's it, excellent. Reset if you need to. Check that core's engaged, that tummy button's in 30%. Exhale on the opposite leg, bring it to the toe. Hip bones, core, lower core stays strong, and then we can lift. If it doesn't feel strong, just keep lifting and lowering from the toe up and down until you're getting that stronger movement there. Inhale, exhale to lift. Again, bring it to that tabletop position. Nice and controlled, using your breath. Excellent. Okay, we've got two more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower and rest. Excellent. So we're just going to do a little knee drop. So I want your arms out wide to the side, head's going one way, knees are just going to drop to the other way, and we're just going to do a little movement here, keeping your shoulders in contact. So don't worry if the knee's not getting to the floor, mine's not. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale over. We'll do one more on each side. Inhale to center and exhale over. Inhale to center. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a new exercise today called the single leg kick. All right, so making sure you've got enough room here. All right, you need to have enough room to extend as if you were extending both legs. All right, so keeping the knees bent, keeping that core engaged. All right, from here, I want you to bring both legs into tabletop. So core's engaged. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, exhale, lift the opposite leg, okay? And from here, I just want you to hug one knee in towards your chest and one leg out straight, okay? So don't worry about this, you're doing great. We're going to take a breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to switch. Okay? Inhale, exhale, switch. Keep your head down for now. Inhale, exhale to switch. Inhale, exhale to switch. And so keep it moving, go with your own breath. Keeping that core engaged. Don't let this leg drop to the floor. We're going to go one more on each side. Excellent. If you can, hug both knees in and just rock side to side, so just massaging that lower back out onto the floor. If you struggle to do both knees, just bring one knee in, a little bit of a massage there, and then switch sides, hugging the opposite knee in. Let me know how you got on with that one, everyone. Okay, so if you've got your belt or tie, scarf, whatever, we're going to stretch out these hamstrings. I don't know about you, but mine are definitely tight at the minute. So bringing one leg up, I just want you to loop it around so that it's able to hold into one hand. Okay, and then I want you to lengthen that leg so it's nice and straight. From there, I want you to bring it towards you until you're feeling a stretch in the back of this leg, okay? Once you're feeling a stretch, and if it feels comfortable to do so, slide that bottom leg away from you, and that will deepen the stretch, okay? Making sure this leg's not bending. Just hold the position, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Excellent. So bring that knee down, slide this one back up. Easiest way to do it is to pop the opposite leg in and then bring this one down. Lengthen this leg, nice and straight. Make sure we're not bending at the knee. Bring it towards you to deepen that stretch in the back of the thigh. Slide that bottom leg along if it feels comfortable to do so. Everybody's different. And then just hold the stretch. 3 deep breaths in. Just go with your own breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. See if you can deepen the stretch just a little bit. and then bringing it back down. Excellent. Okay. So hopefully you found that a little bit of a benefit on the stretch. We're going to go into our 4-point kneeling here. Okay. So making sure you've got enough room here just to extend the leg out and also an arm. Okay. So when we come into our 4-point kneeling, we want our wrists, elbows and shoulders all nicely stacked in line on both sides, and we want our knees directly underneath our hips. When we look through our legs, we don't want to see our toes together. They should be hiding behind the thighs. Excellent. Find that position that's comfortable. A nice straight back. Don't let the head drop and don't let the head come up. Inhale, exhale, engage your core tummy muscles. So making sure that that 30% connection is there. Excellent. If we don't have our core connected, we'll be wobbling all over the place. So, firstly, I just want you to exhale and slide that right foot back. Keep it in contact with the floor and then bringing it back to center. Inhale, exhale, slide that leg. Again, keeping it in contact with the floor and bringing it back. This time we're going to slide the right arm. Again, keep those fingertips in contact. And then exhale onto the other side. If you felt strong doing that and you weren't wobbling all over the place, if you were wobbling, work out which one you were wobbling on more. Was it arms or legs? Okay, and then stay at that level and keep doing that movement. One leg, and so on and so forth. If you felt strong, we're going to do opposite legs. So we're going to do this leg and this hand, okay? Inhale, exhale, slide, keeping everything in contact with the floor. Bringing it back. Exhale, slide on the opposite side. Excellent. Exhale to slide. Bringing it back. One more time. Excellent. Now, if you were feeling a bit wobbly on that, stay at that level, work on it, work out where you were. If you felt strong, we're going to move so that the leg and the arm both come up off the floor. Okay? So inhale, exhale, slide first. So sliding it across the floor, and then when it feels comfortable, lifting the arm and the leg up. So that's it. Keeping looking in front of you so we're not interrupting that nice, good, strong posture. Bringing it back. And then sliding up the opposite side. Once we know our core and our back's nice and strong and stable, then we can lift. Just to shoulder height. And back down. Try it one more time on each side. Extend and then lift. Inhale. Reset. Exhale. Keep that core strong. And then lift. Excellent. Hopefully you managed that one okay. So if you need to, just give your wrist just a little bit of a roll around movement, okay? Just because sometimes it can get a little bit on our wrists. We're going to go into cat-cow now, so we're going to stretch that spine out to reset back into that all-fours position. Nice and stacked again, just like we did at the beginning. This time we're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to arch our spine up. The arms and legs do not move. The head drops down to the floor. We tuck our tailbone in, our bottom, and we arch up through. Then we inhale, slowly coming down, back to our neutral position. And then from here, we stick the bottom out, we drop the tummy, and we lift the head. Exhale, slowly arching up that upper back, tucking your bottom, dropping your head. Inhale. Going the opposite way, so bottom's going out, head's coming up, tummy's dropping to the floor. One more time. Exhale all the way out. And then inhale all the way back in. And then come back to neutral. Excellent. Okay, everybody feeling all right after that? So we're going to go into a nice stretch now, just a nice holding pose. So in Pilates we do the shell pose, so we take our arms down by our side, knees and feet together, drop the head onto the floor, arms down by the side, and just breathe. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can go into child's pose where you keep your toes together, knees apart, and slide the arms out in front of you. We're going to hold this pose here for 5 breaths. So inhale, breathing into the back, and then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Excellent. Slowly coming back up. Okay. Hopefully you've coped with all of those exercises today. We're going to have a lie down now. Nice art. Okay, so just make sure you've got a nice space around you. If you've got a nice little cushion to rest your head on, great. Even a blanket, put a cardigan, jumper on. We're just going to do some muscle relaxation. So I just want you to close your eyes so you can have your knees bent or your legs straight. It's whichever feels comfortable for you. I want you to tighten and scrunch the toes and all the muscles and the calves in the lower leg, and I want you to hold on to that. Just feel that tension, be aware of it, and then just let it go. And we're going to move into the upper legs. So squeezing the front of the thighs, the back of the thighs, and squeezing the bottom up. Holding on to that tension, be aware of it, and then let it go. Now I want you to pull your tummy muscles in as tight as they can go. Pull all that tension in. Imagine you've pulled that belt to 100%. Hold it, be aware of it, and let it go. I want you to make your hands into fists, straighten out the arms, feel all the tensions in the arms, and then let it go. Bringing the shoulders all the way up, tightening up the back muscles, bringing it all the way in, feel that tension, be aware of it, and then let it go. And then I want you to bring all the remaining tension into your face. Scrunch the eyes, nose, mouth, just pull it all the way in. Tight, tight, tight. And then let it go. And then one last time, we're going to pull everything in together. So toes, calves, all of the legs, tummy. Just really get all that tension in. Hold it all nice and tight. And then with a big sigh, let it go. Wonderful. And then we're just going to start rotating the ankles, wiggling the toes, flexing and pointing the feet, stretching out the calves, rolling the thighs open and closed, squeezing the bottom up and down, pulling in that tummy again, but gently this time, wiggling the fingers, rotating the wrists, floating the arms up and down, a nice shoulder shrug, and then turning your head from left to right, nice and gently, just as we're waking up the body. And then slowly come up, bringing your knees up. So the safest way to get up is to roll over onto your side, And then to help yourself, just push yourself up into a nice comfortable position. And hopefully you've enjoyed today's session. If you've got any comments or there was any exercises that you didn't follow, let us know. I have done some separate videos, so we can always share those with you as well for individual exercises. Don't forget, next Monday is a bank holiday, so the live sessions will not be on. However, we will be posting some videos for you to follow along at the same time. Okay? Hopefully, as I say, you've enjoyed that. I'll see you on Thursday for Gentle Wellbeing, but check out, it's pinned to the top of the page every week. Okay? And stay safe.